I never thought life could be like this. Trusting God, it was harder and more beautiful than anything I'd imagined. I'd met Aran and Gia in the cave, fellow travelers trying to learn how to trust Jesus in the dark. When I couldn't see the way forward, their crests threw out the extra light I needed. As we traveled, we met more and more people choosing to trust Jesus. And together, we made our way through the trickier parts of the cave. And now we were journeying on together. I wasn't as good at hiking as the others. I'd often find myself slowly slipping to the back of the line, last to reach camp. That cruel voice in my mind kept telling me to hurry up, that the others were probably annoyed I wasn't moving faster. And maybe I was imagining it, but I began to feel like I was on the outside of conversations. Even when someone talked to me, I'd wonder if they were just being nice or if they really meant it. One day, I slipped. How could I have been so stupid? I bandaged it quickly, hiding it before anyone noticed. I was already the weak link. I couldn't let them know I'd messed up like this. The wounds slowed me down even more. At night, I would keep away from the others so they wouldn't see it. Gia and Aran both asked if I was okay, but I pretended I was fine. One day when the others were far ahead, a storm kicked up. I couldn't do it. I was too wounded, too tired, too broken. I had wondered when I was going to fail so badly that I couldn't catch up again. Abba, why are you here? You got hurt, he told me. I didn't want him to see my wound. I was so ashamed of my pain, of not being able to fix it myself, of being the one person who messed up. He told me that what I was hearing was the shame song. That shame would tell me that there was something uniquely wrong with me, that I needed to hide, that I wasn't loved or seen or enough. He told me that shame would drive me into the dark, where things festered. He told me that he would always sing to me his song of grace, even when the shame got so loud. That Jesus had died not only to free me from my sin, but from my shame too. That when shame hissed that my inner being was grotesque, his grace would remind me that my true self was holy, beloved, and fully fused with him. I was still afraid, but his love was too strong. He asked me to tell him about the ways I had been hurt. My leg, yes, but my heart too. The things I felt shame about, the pain that continued to fester in my heart. I told him about my father, how I had feared I had never been enough for him. He began to tell me how he saw me, how in those moments my dad hadn't been there, he had. He told me how proud he was, how much he cared, how he had watched me on the edge of his seat, my adoring, all-in father. And slowly, the wound began to heal. He asked me to trust him again. I was nervous to tell them what had happened. I still had a limp, and I was still healing. But as I told them about my pain, others began sharing their wounds too. Some emotional scars, some scabs from the past, but all as deep as mine. They told me how they had been hurt and hidden too. And I realized maybe we were supposed to heal together. Maybe that was the point all along.